everyone. We're actually here with today's first time ever prison interview called Prison Talk. Our first guest, his name is Mr. Taiwan Gently. He is actually one of the most profound people here, not on the good note. He actually is here for murder. He's here for a lifetime sentence. But besides all that, he's a nice guy. You know, a lot of people like him around here, and well, I'll go ahead and let him introduce himself.
Yeah, like he said, my name is, you know what, that doesn't even matter anymore.
Why not?
Because my new name is Horace LeGrant.
What?
Because I pre-dubbed myself the situation of where my foreout thou be, the future of which contains my future seed. Spontaneously.
Horace LeGrant?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Horace. Alright, so, okay, so Mr.
What?
Okay, so Mr. Horace, there's a lot of viewers out there wondering and actually watching this live on you know, on national television, and we actually just want to know why did you murder that poor old 80-year-old lady while she was taking a poo-poo on her toilet?
See, that's the situation that don't nobody has ever clarified. Or should I say clarified? Okay, now. Yeah, she had may been on the toilet, but she was no 80-year-old woman fallopia. Alright? Now, it wasn't even my fault.
Oh, okay. And, you know, please explain. I'm
now,
sure everybody wants to hear this.
Now, the way I would thought of it was, if she was spontaneously corrupt and now being in satisfactory climatorus of the whole environment, then I should be willing and able to, let's just say, humidify my anectal altitude.
Okay. All right. So obviously very understandable. So I'm pretty sure everybody's, you know, everybody out there, now that you have stated your case, pretty much, we all know that everybody comes in here, they're innocent, obviously. But the next question everybody's really wondering, that, you know, they're talking about, you know, possibly giving you parole. They're actually, you know, assessing certain things, and wondering, like, if you were actually to be released on parole, where would you go? What would you do? And do you have a fear of actually coming back?
Now, the answer to that inquisitum question is, if and when I do get out, the erection of my litigation out of this establishment would not satisfy the average Horace Cloris, but the actual state of emergency. Now, I wouldn't know whether to stimulate the uvula of the society.
Okay.
Or should I just say, I would never want to go back to the prostate perspective.
Alright, another very understandably stated statement. Okay, the viewers also just would like to know, pretty much, being that you're in the situation that you are, what is it that actually, how would you actually explain your come up, you know, the bringing up of your childhood, or the raising of your you know, the parents that you had?
Now,
what can you say about that?
My seminary state of age was nor here nor there, because the simple fact of the urethric reaction to just the state of where I was at that time and place of the insertion of the mental probe of which my anus does not declare.
Okay. All right. So pretty much just saying, so just to help the viewers out, that your dad was very abusive.
Well, no, it wasn't that he was abusive. It was just that he was less of the standard of which the prostitution of which my gaping hole, or may I say raping hole, did not consider the torturement of the tournament. Of the rat that it was forsaken.
That can go so many ways. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Horse
LeGrand.
Mr. Horse LeGrand. Thank you. Until next time, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. See you next time on Prison Talk.
All right, you have a nice urethra, and may God be with your blessings in your ass.
You are now listening to sounds of DJ Deez.